Hey, good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. We came back over to this house we worked on a couple of weeks ago, maybe even 6 weeks ago. We're going to finish up the street walk and around back a couple of things. We're going to dig out and pour a little pad right here for the basketball hoop to slide back on. And then we're going to do a matching patio that we did here over on this corner. Right in here. Just a square patio. Right in this area. Now we did a rounded corner on that one. So I'll talk to him. I think we should do rounded corners here to match that, but we'll see what the homeowner wants. Talk real quick what we're going to do. 18 feet off of the main part of the house, straight out, square corners, and 18 feet is the outside of the border. So we're coming back in with the border to 8.5 inches to our exposed aggregate. We'll go ahead and get that set up. I have a chalk line on the wall. We're level underneath all those doors. Same 7.25 inch step down. We have 2% coming this way. Everything is draining this way. Right down the kitchen nook wall. We'll wrap that with our epicone joint. I'm trying to talk. And there it is, right on cue. Talk real quick. Gas line is centered 9 foot on the 18 by 18 patio. Steve held this board down. We're going to run some rebar sticking out right here about 6 or 8 inches to help tie our border in so it doesn't fall away on this hillside. We'll poke rebar out the whole way around here on all 3 sides. All right, let's head to the street walk and get that ready. Well, we knew this was going to be an issue down here when we did the driveway. We're about 2 feet higher than the curb here. What's up? Feet up there, dug out a little more. Okay. So this is going to be awfully steep here, but we needed it to be drivable to get up the driveway. So we just tried to make it a happy medium there. So we'll just hold this street walk higher and then tail it off to the apron. That's the plan. Okay, so we just pulled the cement truck, a little bit of a lean, but it came through there real nice. Pulling them right up to the back patio. Just cutting some rebar. Rebar all cut. About a 2 foot by 2 foot grid on this elevated, not elevated pad, raised pad. This is all fill here. So we just want to do a lot of rebar, a lot of tie-in. Steve's got these. As we pour, we'll poke these underneath, and that'll tie my border in to the main since it's a separate pour all the way around the perimeter. There's our conduit for our gas fireplace, outdoor gas. Come on, I'm drawing a blank. Fire pit. There you go. Jeez. One of those days. All right, let's wait and get these tied real quick, and it just keeps them a lot nicer. Okay, we're just delayed a second. We had to put wire in the automatic wire tires. They are not automatically filled with wire. You have to fill them yourself. But it goes really quick, much quicker than hand tying them. So that's the one we use. Let me get a shot of that real quick for the viewers. There you go. Ties it real fast. What do we got, a buck here? Oh yeah, look at that. That's a nice looking deer.
See, that one's bigger than the last one. The last one was smaller. That's nice. That's a good one. Yeah, I can see 6 on the last one.
Okay, a couple more to tie. We're just gonna spread some, pick this up. Wouldn't mind some chairs on it. So I ran out and cut up some chairs underneath our rebar. Helps hold it up, and we pick it up as we go as well. Setting the joint. I'm in here. Go ahead. Give me a push. This is our 1B exposed mix. Notice our dowels are low in the concrete right here. There we go. And our main rebar go on top of it. We'll get back out of the way. Okay. Find a good place to stand. Yeah. Lumpy. Going good. Yep. We're pretty thick. Thank you, Jim. I'll get a little bit more on this edge. I can start floating, and I'll hook rebar. Notice how we left this down. I think I talked about that earlier. We can slide this right in the middle. Hold that on. Now our border will lock right around that. I'm worried it's going to fall away, so that'll really help hold it in place. Okay, maybe I'll set the camera right down over there. I'll be able to help a little bit better. Okay, there goes our mixer. Pulling out, let's make sure he gets out okay. Quite a lean. He's a real good driver. He's making sure he's not hitting that driveway. Those trucks are amazing. Nice and dry. If that was wet, we would never try that. Good. Couple little ruts back here. I'll clean this up with the skid loader, and we'll just take out leftovers right along this edge. Yeah. Yeah, we could even run some shovelfuls up here. That's really thick. Yeah, it's either today or tomorrow. So Tom pulled this edge in about 3 feet. Now he's just coming right down the house, keeping this our low corner right here. Blooper, me falling flat on my face. So, border is 8.5 inches. Just want to make sure these are not sticking out too far. Good, Matt. Just anywhere, yep, perfect. So notice I didn't just put little tiny rebar. They go all the way back in there, you know, 18 inches. For some real good tie-in. There we go. Yep, you can bury all that. We need to get that board out of there. All right. Okay. Another shovel, I'll give you a hand. I'll go grab one. So I just flatten this edge off so that our new concrete sets on top of this. Not that there's any strength there if this hillside settles, but it'll just let our concrete set on that tomorrow. Rebar, and I held it back. I need to get this board out of here tomorrow or this evening. So that's it. Tom took 2 footprints into there. There's a blooper. Pulled the pin out. We forgot to get that when he was straight edging, so he just cleaned it up on his way out. Better than leaving the pin in there, right? Okay, let's go spread some stone around front while this tightens up. Okay, we always put these conduits underneath our sidewalks and driveways so they can get sprinkler system or low voltage wiring for landscaping. So more than once I had to send the builders back to my videos to say, hey, where was that conduit? So there it is there, and there it is right there. So now they can watch the video and see right where their conduits are. Thank you, YouTube. All right, let's get some stone in here. Okay, Steve's hitting this with our big blue gadget, Fresno. Call it whatever you want. All we have to do is touch up the edge and spray this with our surface retarder today. What are we using? Rugasol. I believe that's type S. They have different grades of that for different depths. Rugasol type S. Let me make sure before I say it. Yeah. Right there. Okay, so I'll get that in the sprayer ready to go. I just called for another load of concrete. We'll go ahead and get that street walk board while we're here. Might as well, right? Okay, Rugasol's in there. Lots of pressure. Nice even coat. I do this 2 coats. I'll hit it real good, one direction, let it sit a couple minutes, and I'll go from a different angle and make sure I get the whole surface 100%. It's sort of a bluish green color. You can really tell when you have good coverage. You can see a spot if you miss it, but you just have to pay attention and look for it. It will wash right off of that stone. You won't even know it's there. Come around here. Making sure I get the full patio. Good coverage. So now this evening, I'll wash this off. Exposed aggregate. So in order for it to look like this, a couple of things have to happen. So I ran home and got my saw and the pressure washer. Before I do anything, I chalk a couple lines and I centered it up on the door. Just missed our pipe. And same way here. Just missed the pipe and I can get a saw cut right across here. This is center and center. These are 9x9 pads. Real nice size. So I'll go ahead and cut these and then I'll get power washing. Okay, with my saw cutting done, tomorrow I'll have a hand grinder and I just clean those up, clean up the edges. The ends, of course, I can run all the way off with the big saw. So now, pressure washer is about half throttle, not full throttle yet. Just want to do a little test spray and see where I'm at. I don't want to gouge the concrete, I just want to wash the top off. So that's what we're looking for, a nice even aggregate look. That's 2 square feet, it took about 10 seconds. So I like what I'm seeing. I'll just keep it at this RPM for now. And I'll give it an I'll wash the entire surface. And then I might up the throttle and do a final cleaning. With this being done today, now we can pour our border tomorrow. And that is our brick stamp that we did on the other side of this house. Just washing all that slurry off. And then whenever I'm all done, I'll clean my forms. I'll clean their rocks. I'll just wash it all into the dirt. Try not to make a mess of anything. So this is our Ruggusol that we put on this morning to keep this surface from setting up. Us old timers out there, I did it one time. I used sugar water, and I sprayed on the top. It didn't look this nice, but it definitely worked. So if you could get that recipe consistent and proper, sugar water would work. But I strongly suggest buying the chemical that's made to do this. So let me set the camera up somewhere and keep washing. I think that's better, right? Come up and see what I'm actually doing. You see how fast it comes off? And notice I'm only taking the slurry off on top. I'm not necessarily taking any aggregate off. All the aggregate stays behind. Nice uniform, nice even look. Okay, there it is. I think I got some pretty good footage of how to clean that. That's how I'm going to leave it for tonight. This will be nice and dry in the morning. We'll pour our border stamp it, and seal everything. Okay, here we are. We just finished pouring Tom's project. Steven and I came over. I power washed this clean last night. Now we're gonna get a quick coat of sealer on it before the mixer gets here to pour this border. Then this project is all done. Ready, Steve? Clogged tip, dried sealer. Yep. I flushed that out with xylene last time I used it. I need to attach this board under there. One more thing to do. Spawned the mixer driver. Now we're bringing them. It's a little bit of a lean, but it worked good yesterday, so hopefully it works good today. Just hit it a little bit higher, and there's not very much concrete on that truck. Woo! If you look at the whole truck, it looks like it's really lean, and if you just look at the fenders, it's not that bad. Right around to the patio. The drivers really take good care of us. So Steve's putting that board on just to hold the concrete back. We have a nice base of concrete. We have our rebar sticking out. We have a new rod on top of all that, all tied in. This border will not move. I need a little piece connecting this. I'll go find something. Right around, sitting on top of all that, making our turn. There it comes. Might have to grab a shovel and help it down. Oh boy. Let me go grab a shovel. We'll be stamping this in minutes. Okay, I have 2 seconds here to talk. We're going good, it's just really tight. Let's get stamped. Almost halfway done. A third of the way done, let's say that, huh? Yeah, third. You can see I'm just patting them with my hand, they're still going in really good. The truck left about 30 seconds ago. I'll get you a better angle here in a second. Bear with me. Here we go, home stretch. Sorry about not getting good footage behind me, but as I always say, the concrete has to come first. If you were the customer, you would want me to put the concrete above the YouTube video. Okay. Looks like more stone here. Following this edge right down. I'm going to change that up, and I'm going to start here and bring it all the way to that corner. That way I won't get a double stone down here. How's that sound? You can see it's still going in really good. So we wanted an 8.5 inch brick stamp here. My patterns were only 7. See, I missed them. Shoot. Shoot. Just got a double line right here. Just pat it down. And I could delete that and re-video it. Nobody would ever know, but I'm going to leave that go. Okay, redo that.
Take 2.
Take 2. Better? So I got a little one right here. I gotta move on now. Okay, there it is. All done. I just went around with the trowel and touched up. I had a couple little seams I just wanted to clean up. We were doing it in such a hurry, and I think it looks really good. Nice border all the way up. And I have one spot up here I might as well show you. Right here, whenever I touched the wall, it came down. I have one real faint line here, and then I took a trowel and I cut in a mortar joint right there. I think it looks pretty good. I was messing with it and I didn't want to make it look worse. That's very minor. I think we're going to accept it right like that. A coat of sealer on here and it is all done. So we'll get a little bit of cleanup. It's drying really fast. So I'll probably get you a final here in about 10 minutes. Stay tuned. Steps. Steve's putting on the sealer. He's going to hit the border, then he's going to dust the patio, and this project is a wrap. And that's how it'll look. Okay, Steve just finished up the sealer on everything. Second coat on the patio, and 2 light coats on the border. I'm really happy with how it turned out. Give you an angle down here. Oh yeah, this corner turned out pretty good. I just have the one line right here. Kind of minor, right? Come on. Everything else turned out really nice. So there's 100. You just saw 100% of this patio. Decorative patio in about a day and a quarter. So let's go get a basement ready for tomorrow. As always, thanks for tuning in to Concrete with the Hosses. Keep those comments coming. Keep telling your friends and strangers about our channel. Let's keep this channel growing. See you on the next one.